Okay, this is video number 4 and the last video of the wholesale eBay dropshipping training. So this is a sheet that I already shared with you. So this is the sheet that you're going to use for all the product research. Now the second tab, which is seller list, I already gave you 2 examples of sellers that I found that are selling items from the wholesale house. So here is where I want you to keep track of all the sellers that you're sniping or you're analyzing. And you're going to check for some information. So are the images that they're using for their listing, are they the same ones like the wholesale house? Does it have the same description for the product? The same description from the wholesale house. If it does, then say yes. Is it a higher price? So is the price that they're selling for higher than the price from, our supplier's inventory sheet? If the answer is yes, then they are most likely, drop shipping the product because they're selling it for a higher price. So is their listing, is it multiple locations or is it a specific location, right? So in this case, it's Lincoln, Nebraska. If it's different, if it's multiple locations, then we know for sure that they're, very high likelihood they're a drop shipper. If it's the exact location, like in this case, it says Lincoln, Nebraska, then maybe it might be that the seller is not, getting the information from the same supplier. But if you come here on the website at the very bottom, it says, contact information, and we can see here that they're located in Hicksville, Ohio. Okay, so they're actually in Ohio. They're not in Nebraska. So if the information is no, then the information is no. And the distributor that they sell, wholesale house, because the item that you found, was able to be identified in their inventory sheet. So perhaps, they are buying items from them and they're shipping them from a different location, which is totally normal. So that's what you would do here. You will collect all the sellers, answer these questions, and then move on to the next list. So here is where you're going to have the items to list. So here you're going to put the eBay title name, the seller, who's selling it, the link to the eBay store, the price, whether the item is Vero or not. I'm not really too worried about it, so you don't have to check for Vero. You can skip. And then for supplier ID, you will put the supplier ID from the website. So for example, if this is the item, so that we will use this as the product ID, so that we know that that's the product that we are looking for. Okay. On the next sheet, called pricing items, you can skip that. But here you're going to see that there's a link to a different eBay profit calculator than the one that I showed you on the previous video. But basically it's the same information. This one has a bit more. I like this one. I like this one better for the calculation of the price. It's a lot more simple to use. So let me copy that, and I'm gonna put that here. So this is the fee calculator. So use this one. Make it yellow. So use this one. You can ignore that one. Ignore. This is another tool from the UPS website for like estimating shipping costs. We don't have to worry about that, so you can also you can ignore this for now. If we need to use it later, I will let you know. And here is where you would actually, put the items that are already listed on the wholesale dropshipping store. So here is the items that we are going to list. So this is where you're doing the product research and put in the items. This tab is once the item has already been listed, it's already up for sale, then you will, fill out this information here. Okay. And then the last one is for most popular items. So eventually, as we start to sell a lot more, then, whichever happens to be our more popular items, the ones that are selling the most, we'll put that here. So for now, you're going to be working with, tabs, seller list, items to list. Here's for reference, where you're going to find the information for the fee calculator. And then this is the one where actually we will list the item on the wholesale dropshipping store. We're going to put the items here. So this is a walkthrough of the listing sheet. Now I wanted to give you one more example of another product that I found from the wholesale house. So this product is this one here. It's a scope. So this scope right here is being sold by the wholesale house. Here's the seller, World Racer Parts. So again, we can copy the seller. We can go to SIG Analytics, go to Competitor Research, and we can look up their store. So again, 12,000 items. 12,000 listings, and they're selling about 1,000, and they're earning $357,000 in sales. This is like crazy. This is incredible. So these are all the items that they're selling. And you can see that they're not optimizing titles. The titles are, pretty bad. They're like just copy pasted the title, from whoever their supplier is, and they're still making a ton of money. That's crazy. So on the sheet, I gave you one more supplier you can snipe. So this is the Winchester Daisy. This item here, so you can look it up by, I think I looked it up by title. Yeah, so Winchester by Daisy. So I think we go back and then search. Okay, so I just search by Winchester. Yeah, so here it is. I already have put it in yellow. So here's the item. There's 75 in stock, and it sells for $25.99. So this item is actually very lightweight, so it's perfect. So shipping should not be too expensive. So the item, they have the item. So that's another example. So this supplier has, a lot of items. We can find a lot of products to add to our wholesale dropshipping store. Again, don't forget to always come to the, eBay calculator. So, so they're selling it for $40.99. So let's see, $40.99. Shipping, we're gonna put, so that's the cheapest shipping for this is still gonna be $12.72. If we want to do it ground, so let's just say that we'll do the cheapest option, which is $8.08, and then it's gonna cost us $25.99. So if we do the cheaper shipping option, it's going to be about a 5% profit for this item, which is still not bad. The sales history of the item, it sells at least once a month. In January, it sold a lot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times. So it's actually a very good item. It's not a bad item. So, I would add this item to the sheet as an example, and And I hope all these examples help. I think it's pretty straightforward. All the information is here. It's just a matter of going through eBay and finding the opportunities for the products. So I'm going to say you already have this information. You have the listing sheet. The wholesale house website, I'll send that to you as well. You have access to Zig Analytics. The sheet is in Excel, so I hope you have Excel on your computer. If not, then you're going to have to copy it into a Google sheet if you don't have Excel. And that's it. I know Monday we have a meeting, so we'll talk on Monday more. And thanks for watching. And here is to making a lot more money. Bye.